Welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Chronicle. We have returning...
I should have done this.
Oh, yeah.
I did pee.
And then there's too much metal for one hand.
We're watching heavy metal because Michaela and I are such metalheads.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that.
But in all reality, we have somebody who actually does like metal. Cody.
Yours truly.
He was introduced last episode with Superman, and we have brought him back to guide us through this metal journey.
Which I've never seen this, by the way. I just might know the songs that are in it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I know nothing about this movie other than the fact that it is called heavy metal.
I
almost got that wrong, too.
I just want to point out a couple things that are pretty metal right here. Cody's allergic to cats, and look how close he's sitting to Edgar.
It's super
Hi,
metal.
Edgar.
That's pretty metal.
We high-fived earlier.
He's like, would you like me to rub my body on your face?
He's going to if you offer. We have a food pairing today.
I do like him. He's a sweet cat.
And our food pairing is delicious molasses cookies. And I'm going to take one of these cookies and split it into thirds.
Wait, we can't have a whole cookie?
No. Here's your third. Don't eat it yet.
Okay.
Here's your third.
I feel like we're doing communion.
In order to be really metal, though, we have to put Cholulas.
No! What's the matter with you?
I don't know what metal is.
I will do it, yeah.
I think that's pretty apparent. You can jump into the episode knowing that Daniel has no idea what metal is.
Are you saying that it's ballsy, it's gutsy to do this?
All I'm saying is it's pretty metal.
I wonder what he's going to use for the bleeps in this episode. Every episode he changes it. Don't. No, why? I'm not doing this.
It's happening.
I'm not doing this.
Yes, you are.
Just one drop for me.
One drop?
Yeah, just one. There you go.
There you go. I will just put it in your...
No, where from me?
Well, she's not metal, so...
Nope, I'm not. Deuces. I don't even care.
Well, it fades away quickly enough that it's fine.
It does. Like, honestly, it's just a molasses cookie. Let's watch heavy metal now. Oh, Ivan Reitman.
Ivan Reitman, yeah.
Made this.
I don't know who that is.
He made Ghostbusters,
Ghostbusters.
Kindergarten Cop, and a few other iconic comedies.
A shadow shall fall over the universe, and evil will grow in its path.
I hope this movie teaches me about
What
metal.
metal is?
I feel like afterwards I should form a report card of what I believe metal to be.
Oh God, John Candy. Eugene Levy.
What?
Harold Ramis.
What
How
is
about
happening with this voice cast?
I don't know, but it's kind of
None
Is
of
awesome.
this
these
animated?
guys strike me as metal.
This is
No.
animated?
Yes, it is. Eugene Levy is like the least metal human being.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this is the female form, and they have focused on the breasts.
Okay. Are they going to drop Elon Musk's Tesla? Are they actually?
Oh yeah.
Oh
dude.
my goodness, I think they're dropping Elon Musk's Tesla.
I think this is where Elon Musk got the idea.
This is going to be a very hard episode to edit because of all the licensed music.
I could eat like 6 more of those.
Those are
They're
so good.
I know. Thank you, Krenda.
Oh wow, they
Black
use. Oh wow, Boys to Colt and Devo. Devo's not metal; they're new wave. That's interesting.
This
Nazareth,
is why we need you. We don't
Journey.
know you.
Journey?
Stevie Nicks, Sammy Hagar, Grand Funk.
Wow,
Journey
is this just
has
like a
never struck
really-
me as metal.
Is this just
They're
like
not.
a really long music video?
I think it is.
Stevie Nicks music is in here.
This is
Interesting.
based on a comic?
Yes, it's based on like a comic strip that appeared in a metal magazine.
Oh. In that case, we should be watching the Garfield movies too.
Yes.
You're serious?
The ones that were released in theaters.
Oh no.
We also have to watch Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh, the Christina Ricci one.
Yeah.
I liked that one when I was a kid.
And Richie Rich with Macaulay Culkin.
That's a good movie.
That was a comic book movie.
That was a comic.
I love that movie.
What did you bring me?
You'll see.
Wait for me.
He's got a mean wedgie.
Yeah.
What you got in the box? Ah, kryptonite.
Excuse me?
I am the sum of all evil.
Oh.
Look carefully.
This is that.
But many still seek me out. But see how I destroy their lives.
This is a song by Blue Oyster Cult called Veterans of the Psychic War.
So glad we had him on this
Blue Oyster
movie.
Cult also actually has a song called Heavy Metal, which I thought was going to be in this movie, but it's not. When I saw BOC was in this movie, I was like, oh yeah, the song Heavy Metal. But it's not, which is weird.
Melted her dad, and then said it has control of her, and that it's the sum of all evil. I can already say it's starting out stronger than Fritz the Cat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
We
enjoying
haven't
the
seen
animation.
a penis, so... So yeah, it's a green orb that melts people.
Ta-da!
Okay.
My name's Harry Canyon. I drive a cab.
My name's Harry Canyon. I drive a cab.
Okay, sucker. Hand over your cash. Now!
Damn.
That was great! Oh my god, I love that.
Nobody touches Harry Canyon unless I want him to.
Nobody touches Harry Canyon unless I want them to.
Harry Canyon wants you to touch him.
Touch my Harry Canyon.
Ew!
Oh, you had to.
It was there.
Father!
Run!
Kingpin and 2 B-list G.I. Joe sidekicks.
Help me! Please!
His name got to me.
Pew 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 pew.
I knew she was going to be nothing but trouble.
I don't understand what's happening at all.
So her dad got murdered because he has the orb.
What happened to the guy who got melted and his daughter?
I think the orb is telling her these stories. What's with the panty shots?
You can sleep on the couch if you want. And there's beer in the fridge.
Can I sleep with you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Oh!
The
Okay.
carpets do match the drapes.
so is this metal?
Sucker playing nice.
What? What? I'm very uncomfortable.
Ew, he's twiddling her nipple.
When you see her, tell her that time is running out. Thank you.
You can hear in his voice that he's never hugged a family member.
That's what all the excitement's about?
Will you help me?
When she looked at me like that, whew, I knew I couldn't say no. I'll come along for 50% of the take.
You can have anything you want. Just stay with me.
You're the one who left me, Toots.
I think she's using him.
That guy does look like scrotum face Kingpin.
Huh. It's nice to give it a readout. Oh, what's Scrotum Face Kingpin gonna do? Is he gonna melt? So this whole movie is just people melting.
What if the next guy doesn't melt? Because he's the chosen
And
one.
he can wield the power.
He's the ultimate evil.
What do you say we take a trip? Hey, just the two of us.
I'd like to, Harry, but I've made other plans. I'm taking it all. Pull over.
He's gonna melt her.
It's a shame when you gotta melt your best leg.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Positive.
There's a lot of melting going on in
Why
this
did
movie.
she turn naked first?
I don't know.
Boobs.
Nobody.
As for me, I put it down as a 2-day ride, with one hell of a tip.
Wow. I put her down as a 2-day ride with one hell of a tip. Jeez.
You had your first lesson, young one.
What lesson did that depart?
My evil corrupts the most innocent. In some worlds, I am worshipped as God.
Okay, so the first lesson was that I can corrupt good people like Booby McBoobson.
It all started when I found the green meteorite. I was experimenting with natural electricity, and with the storm warnings up, I figured maybe tonight I'd hit the jackpot. All I needed was a little juice.
All we ever need is a little juice.
Ain't it the truth?
So is this metal?
It's pretty metal.
Okay, this is pretty metal.
Actually, this reminds me more of like psychedelic rock, to be honest.
No hair. Big. There was no way I was gonna walk around this place with my dork hanging out.
My door.
I like that his inner monologue is still just like this high-pitched nerd. I'm hearing ooh-rah tech.
I'm hearing Uva Tank.
By the powers of the glowing Lochnar placed in your idol's hand, I demand.
Oh. She's had work done.
I demand it.
What'd they do that for?
Wow, how Aztec of them.
She's dead by now.
I kept thinking I was gonna run out of air. But my new body worked great.
Okay, but what about her?
I just hoped her body was working as good as mine.
See.
Be gone, fucks!
Why is he red now?
Thank you.
She had the most beautiful eyes.
Yep, that's what he was looking at.
You saved my life. I have no reward to give you, but if any part of me pleases your senses, I would give it to you willingly.
They really put some work into those jiggle physics right there.
Jizzix, if you will.
No, I won't. Oh, please don't squeeze it. Oh, okay.
He squeezed it.
Oh, no.
This was great. There was no way I'd get a chick like this back on Earth.
I put my dork in her.
There was only one problem.
Come. So these big assholes showed up with their big furry dorks. This is seriously like as random as anything in a dream.
I know.
This movie.
I wanted to find out where they'd taken Catherine, but none of these guys seem to speak English.
They tell me you are Den of Earth.
Wait. Can we focus on the animation of this kid for a second?
This guy was
His head stays in the same place, but his face moves.
Give me the girl or die.
Well, if I have a choice, I'll take death.
So be it.
You'll have to do better than that.
Why are they staying still when his body is moving?
This guy Norrell seemed to know what he was doing. And for a gorilla, his English wasn't half bad. What are they saying?
They talk of the savage beast who prowls these catacombs with a fierce hunger and sharp teeth, 6 inches long.
That's almost as long as my dork. Honestly, every new cut of this movie is just fun to me.
Yeah.
Like it's bad in the best possible way.
Yeah.
This is not a good movie.
It's creative though. Yeah, the animation's really sloppy. But I like the colors for most part.
Yeah.
As I saw the Loch-Nars glow, I had this real funny feeling. Then the lights came on. Talk about embarrassing.
Kill them. Stop! I have something better in mind. Come with me.
She's not again.
This always happens.
What must I do?
Satisfy my appetite.
He's a different color now, again.
Yeah,
He's brown like her nipples. I'm convinced he's just the color of each girl's nipples.
God, look at her hair. It's beautiful.
What's
kidding?
What? She had the most breathtaking earlobes.
Never where is a troubled land. Your strength has brought great peace to my restless body. It could bring great peace to all the troubled people of this land.
Prepare the flyers! I want his head!
Dudes.
What kind of horse is this? It's like a horse camel.
Isn't a camel already kind of a horse camel?
No.
Here is your sacrifice. All attack. Now, give me your power. Throw her in.
Throw it.
Kill them both. Stop right there.
The Lockhart's mine.
Stupid bitch, get away from me.
Give it to
me. The Lockhart's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Don't you take it. It's mine. I don't want a Locknar. It's my Locknar.
You stupid,
Don't take it.
You stupid bitch.
God, this movie is a flopping turd and it's
This movie is a new delight every moment.
Yeah.
I actually really, okay, just honest commentary, I wish this wasn't, like, so porno-y, because if it wasn't, I would say this is a movie that I would rewatch.
Yeah.
But this is...
It's basically a porno.
Yeah, it's...
I feel like we've watched too much porn in the last...
Who would have thought that there had been so many comic book based porns?
On Earth, I'm nobody. But here, I'm Den.
To me, if this is the definition of metal, metal is just a 15-year-old drawing in a notebook.
I was gonna say porn with a soundtrack.
I don't understand why this movie's called heavy metal, though.
I think it's because...
There's metal that's heavy.
I think it's because some guys just understand metal more than you.
Yeah.
Those guys are Eugene Levy and
John Candy
and Ivan Reitman.
Yeah, and Harold Ramis.
Someone always finds me.
Oh, who's this gentleman? Please tell me he's gonna eat it. Eat it. Eat it, you fool.
Lincoln Stern, you stand here accused of 12 counts of murder in the first degree, 18 counts of fraud, 37 counts of rape. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
What? What? What is...
Not guilty? Are you nuts?
It's okay, Charlie. I got an angle.
Charlie.
Throw yourself on the mercy of the court.
I told you, Charlie. I got an angle.
Charlie.
Plead guilty.
Shut up, Charlie. I got an angle.
Charlie, I got an angle.
Shut up, Charlie.
State your name for the record.
I am Hanover Fist.
Captain Stern.
His name's Hanover Fist.
I promised him 35,000 Zuleks to testify on my behalf.
Charlie.
He's an overflowing cup filled with the very cream of human goodness.
Oh my goodness.
And he's never done anything illegal.
Unless you count all the times he sold dope disguised as a nun.
A community conscious individual.
A community conscious individual.
Double dealing backstabbing, larcenous, perverted.
I see his nose hairs and it's bothering me.
For him. Burning's too good for him.
What is he, the Hulk? I don't get it.
He should be torn into little bitsy pieces and buried alive.
It's nice that we're operating by pants physics of the Hulk as well.
Yeah.
No matter how big you get, you never lose your pants.
Charlie, my angle didn't work out, Charlie.
Charlie.
Just punch the door, man.
What are you doing?
So punching doors isn't metal, but ramming with your head to knock down a wall is metal. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
These are things we all learn.
I'm just gonna have to replace the audio completely with just stock music.
Yeah. Yeah, that eye dude could have ditched his white ass a long time ago. I don't know why this is.
Okay, Hanover. You've had this coming. Let's see.
Oh.
Thanks, Hanover.
It's nothing, boss.
And Hanover.
Yes?
Goodbye.
Very few escape my grasp. Even in death, my powers continue.
Are there any more cookies?
Yeah.
You and Michaela can have the last
Thanks,
two.
homeboy.
No, you wanted one.
I had half of one.
You wanted one, Daniel.
Yeah, have one.
No, it's fine.
I had like 6.
Mick, have one.
No, baby, just eat it.
What? So.
Are we in Nom?
So what was that story?
Yeah, I don't know what that had to do with anything.
I feel like every time he chimes in at the end of the story, it makes less sense.
Jeez.
Hate it when that happens.
I think we're hit pretty bad, Skip.
You better go back and see how bad it is.
Let's see here, yeah, you're dead. Yeah, those two guys are dead too.
Okay.
What's that musical cue?
Oh, that is the worst. I was afraid this might happen.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, they're turning into metal zombies.
Metal zombie?
Yeah, zombies, but metal.
Yeah, Michaela.
Clearly.
Sorry.
Clearly you don't get metal.
Obviously not.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I like the idea that that's just the end of the sketch. So,
Hide under your parachute.
is this going to be an island of metal zombies? Oh. This is metal. Like
This is pretty metal. Actually, this is pretty awesome. This is cool.
I like the idea that this is how it ends.
From one war to another,
Yep, that's how it ends.
Paltry armies of the universe are but playthings to me.
So realistically, this is what I think happened. I think a bunch of writers got together and just threw together a bunch of
Scenarios.
pitches, and they were like, okay, let's do that. And they were like, which one? All of them. How do we connect them?
Senator, we have no proof that these mutations are the result of interference from outer space. In fact, Dr. Anrak has just come in. So let's hear what he has to say.
I mean, realistically, Dr. Anrak is totally his own an alien.
That guy?
Yeah.
Of interference by alien beings, it is my firm opinion that we on Earth...
Wouldn't you be disappointed if he wasn't?
I mean, look at him.
Oh, thank God, that's a relief. I was scared for a while.
That lady is, like, very much the odd one out.
Very reassuring.
What? Does she have the green orb as a necklace?
Mm-hmm. These mutations is not from outer space.
It's a big smiley face. Did you see that?
He looks so happy.
He's like...
Pretty.
What?
What the heck? That was so weird.
I feel weird the fact that she just got sexually assaulted and they still worked in a panty shot.
Where am I?
Hey, who's the chick?
Look at my clothes. Who's gonna pay for the dry cleaning?
That's what you're concerned about?
This lady needs to get her priorities straight.
Oh yeah, instability zone. You're stuck here.
But I have to be at my parents for dinner tonight. And my gynecologist appointment is on Wednesday.
Oh my god.
This lady has the worst priorities I've ever seen.
Oh, typical robot. The first Earth chick we see in 10 years, and he's got to make a play for her.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Just do your best.
Live life to the fullest.
But I don't understand. We laugh together, care for each other, we have highly proficient sex. Why can't we get married?
Look, we're different, okay? Let's leave it at that. But mixed marriages just don't work. I'm afraid that I'll come home one day and find you screwing the toaster.
What is...
All right, I'll marry you, but on one condition. I want a Jewish wedding. I forgot. Are you circumcised?
I legitimately don't understand this at all.
This is too metal for me.
Wait.
That's it?
What?
My stories are almost over.
It all comes across as like, I'm being serious, it comes across like a 15-year-old made it.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone with zero understanding about girls and sex.
And 100% understanding of ADHD.
Like, yeah. Somebody who was just like, I boobs and they feel like sandbags.
The bag of sand, come on, man! You can do better than that!
Maybe that was the intention, and that's
maybe it's supposed to be like a joke.
Maybe it's just so advanced that you don't know.
Death to all who oppose us!
So, the orb jizzed all over these people and made them goblins.
From our very beginning, it was ordained that the warrior race of Tarak the Defender would aid us in times of need. This was the pact.
Tarak the Defender? His race is dead.
Dead.
Great read.
Yeah!
Dan!
They're at the door. They're here.
Who's this dude?
It's Kevin. He shouts at people. It sounds like they're saying Carla.
Maybe you should have started with barring the gates.
That's how you get it up?
Wow, that's mean to judge him for.
Why is he in his panties?
I was trying to communicate this. We're going to Tarna? Tarla?
Carla.
Carla.
This is the pod race of this movie.
Now this is pod racing.
Like, what is this?
It's the never-ending
It's gone on
story.
for a really long time. Is this the end of the movie?
Here's the thing. I can guarantee that the payoff will not be worth it.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Well, then I have to pee, and I'm trying to figure out if I should just hold it and wait.
I think you should just hold it.
Actually, Michaela, I think you probably should just use the restroom.
Do you know how much is left?
No, I don't. But I have.
Theoretically, by the time you get back, they'll still be flying.
I don't know. Here's the deal. I have the distinct feeling that the apex of this movie has been reached. I don't really know why it's called heavy metal. They use some metal music, but then some of the music's not. Some of it is just kind of like, I don't know, pop or rock music, so...
Honestly, to me, this just comes across... I've said it a couple of times, but it just comes across like they took a 15-year-old's, like, notebook and just animated full sketches off of, like, 1 or 2 drawings.
Yeah, and they just built around it.
The 15-year-old was like, yeah, and I became a full adult with a big dork. I banged a lady, but then she got kidnapped, and I had to steal something from a princess, but then the princess caught me, but then she banged me, and we banged, and then the princess turned on me, and then the guy I was working for was going to sacrifice the original girl, and I saved all of them by melting them with lightning.
And we rode up on a giant insect, and then we banged.
And then we banged more.
Are we ready now?
Yeah. And don't forget, I had a big dork.
But he really didn't.
This looks like the main character in every JRPG.
All the boobs are relatively the same shape, too.
Yeah.
He likes him perky.
Big. Oh, she has to swim naked to get her armor. Like, this whole thing!
To defend, this is the pact.
So, dude.
Yes.
I want you to know, at this point, my interpretation of the narrative of this movie is exactly as yours.
Yes!
I no longer have any differing views on the movie. It officially...
And then she pulls a gold sword out, and then lightning comes down from the sky and strikes it, and it opens up a portal. And then tons of lightning goes everywhere, and then we cut to her riding on a pterodactyl.
A lot less people would go home with STDs if this was the kind of music they played in clubs.
Right.
Come on, baby, let's see what's under there.
Underwear, she's not covered. Nice.
I was hoping she would just slice off their penises.
and then she walks away, but you can still see her butt because we're allowed to objectify her. I'm sorry, this sketch has lost me. I don't know why they're devoting so much time to it.
So this is the Tarakian.
Oh, God.
Really?
Pull him down! I'll put an arrow through his head!
That was great.
I would love to have been in the room when they recorded the VO for this bird.
Yeah.
It's just a dude doing that.
Yeah. Her wounds are gone now.
Well, you see...
But not emotionally.
Exactly. She's scarred for life.
Does she actually have a character?
We don't know. She hasn't spoken. She has not said anything or done anything to define her as a character.
And then they kill her bird, and then the Goblin King comes down and they have
bat. He comes down on his
bat, and he's got a buzzsaw for a hand,
and then they bang.
This time you die, Tarakian bitch.
The bird is the real savior because she kind of is worthless.
Truly.
Like,
the bird is the only one who's done something.
Oh, is she gonna kill him with his own buzzsaw hand? Yeah. That's pretty metal.
Yeah.
That's also.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and then she punched.
Then she'll punch like through his head.
She punched through. That's metal.
How is the bird still alive? Come on.
So nice of you to take the saddle off.
That bird has been through too much.
That bird is the real hero here.
You cannot destroy me.
What? So he was telling that story.
To buy time? I don't know.
Well, no, he was telling that story to her.
And then he blew up in the story, and so he blew up in the present day?
I don't get. I'm confused how he blew up exactly. What
she turned herself into lightning, and then.
But that was supposed to be the story
Falcon
that he was
punched
telling.
the orb.
No.
What?
The bird?
To a new defender. And the power of evil is contained. And a new Tarakian is born to protect the next.
I'm so confused.
Wow.
Oh, we're not done.
That was a movie.
I don't know
I
what
think.
the content was.
That was by far one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
I'm going to say what I think the plot was.
I'm gonna Google it while
So
you're
there's
at
an
this.
orb in space, and it's the embodiment of all evil. And an astronaut grabs it, and then he gets in his car and goes home. And he's like, "Hey, look, my child, look what I found. He opens it, touches the orb, it melts him. Because if you touch the orb, it melts you. And then the orb is like, you're the only person who could stop me, but I now control you, and I'm going to tell you these stories about how powerful and evil I am. Mm-hmm. And then it proceeds to tell... Oh, hi, Sombra.
The plot is really all over the place.
I don't think it actually matters to the movie. I think it's mainly just trying to be an anthology of weird stories that have cool music.
It's just so all over the place.
It is.
That said, the first half of the movie, I actually was
I was having fun for the first half. I think it was absolutely ridiculous and over the top, like immature.
Yeah.
But it still was goofy fun. At a certain point, though, I just got bored with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I got bored a tad bit over halfway through it. Like the last half of the movie wasn't
that last one with the Defender lady just was boring to watch.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
and then when she turned out to be like the main character at the end,
it didn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense.
No.
I don't think it's supposed to. The way that like Wikipedia describes the plot is just as individual stories.
So, can you pull up the list?
Superman the movie, Adam West Batman, Tales from the Crypt, Superman and the Mole Man, Superman, Spy Smasher, Black Hawk, Captain America, Batman and Robin, The Vigilante, Hop Harrigan, Congo Bill, Barbarella, Batman the Electric Brain, and Fritz the Cat. For me, this goes right above Batman the Electric Brain.
Really? You would say Barbarella is better than it?
At least Barbarella has a storyline.
This story is very much like you said, Daniel. It looks like being inside the mind of a 15-year-old who reads comic books, thinks about boobs, and listens to rock music.
I think the reason I'm putting it below Barbarella is because Barbarella had moments throughout the entire thing that were like, what the hell is happening? Insanity. This one kind of front-loaded all that, and then it just got boring.
It lost its charm.
Yeah.
It went way too hard in the paint on the unusual and, well, the nudity, obviously, and the sex.
Yeah, but even that,
and then halfway through, you get so used to the crassness, and it loses its imagination.
Like you said, it's like being inside the mind of a 15-year-old. A 15-year-old's mind is really predictable. So after the first few sketches, you're like, okay, we know what's going to happen. There's going to be boobs. Someone's going to bang. There's going to be violence.
Overall, I don't think that felt like a waste of time. I thought it was a...
No, it's definitely not the worst thing we've
decent enough.
No, I was really entertained up until the last
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah. I think it was pretty fun.
I would say
watch,
over half of it is good then, because it's an hour and a half movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's a third of it is like meh, but if you get like the first hour is pretty good.
Yeah, so if you have a group of friends that enjoy watching like ridiculous, out there, stupid stuff.
Pick up
There's worse things to watch.
Don't forget, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications for the next Ultimate Chronicle, which is going to be...
Superman 2.
Superman 2.
Nice.
We'll see you next time, guys. Adios.